It's time for another quickie episode of Addicted to English. Turn on closed captioning right now to follow along with the English lesson in today's quickie topic. Let's go! Here at Addicted to English, we understand how you want to speak American English with confidence. In this quickie episode, we're going to quickly cover the subject of death and various ways to talk about it. When someone dies, whether it's someone close to you, someone close to someone you know, or a complete stranger, there are various ways to talk about it in English. Here are various ways in English to talk about a death. Click the like button if you found this lesson valuable. Passed away. This is a sensitive way of expressing death. When I called his wife, I learned that her husband had passed away. Died. This is a fairly neutral way of expressing death, but it may be somewhat blunt in certain contexts. Did you hear the news that his great-grandmother died? Dead. This is a fairly blunt way of expressing death, although in some contexts, it may be perfectly fine. We awoke to the tragic news that Bert Bentley is dead. Deceased. This is a fairly formal way to express death, sometimes used as a noun. The man is deceased. We have taken the deceased to the morgue. Perished. This is a somewhat formal way to express a violent death. She couldn't make it out of her home. Sadly, she perished in the fire. Kicked the bucket. This is a funny way to express death, especially applied to those who lived a long time. That old man who always harassed our dog finally kicked the bucket. Bit the dust. This is an informal way to express death. Did you hear that 3 sons in that family have died? Well, another one just bit the dust. Gone to meet their maker. This is a somewhat religious way of expressing death, or perhaps comical, depending on the context. The poor old man lived a good life, but now he's gone to meet his maker. Here's a bonus expression. Bit the big one. This is a comical way of expressing death. The cliff jumper wasn't so lucky this time. He bit the big one. And here's a quick tip. If you'd like a default expression when talking about death, go with passed away. It is a gentler expression than dead or died, because those words are reminders of the actual death, while passed away is suggestive of sleep and peace. Go with blunter words or idioms if you're talking comically about death. And all this talk about death is making me a little bit nervous, so bye! Did you like this quickie episode? There's lots more to learn about the English language, so click subscribe right now for new content and check out our other fun videos on Addicted to English.